Today's topic for my podcast is to forgive and forget. This morning you will be listening to Dr. Abdul Kassi, a retired medical doctor and a non-practicing barrister. He has an excessive interest in diet and nutrition and self-development projects. Life is only known by its past and present, while the future is unknown. We live in the present while carrying our past as a package of memories. Memories can be bright and beautiful or dark and ugly. Bright and beautiful memories always make us smile and elevate us, while dark and ugly memories spread the sheet of melancholy over us and keep us down. The cause of melancholy manifests as resentment and grudge, hurt and suffering left from the past. Yet, at the same time, wounds of resentment and grudge overrun our minds to the state of apathy and despair. So the question everyone asks is how to leap out from the cesspool of apathy and misery into the zone of comfort and joy. The answer lies in a simple quote from Oprah Winfrey: "Turn your wounds into wisdom." Today's topic is forgiveness, the only prescription that can help you turn your pain into wisdom. I invited Dr. Abdul Kassi to shed some light on the topic of how to forgive and forget. Good morning, Dr. Kassi.
Thanks, Ghazala ji, for inviting me. Thanks for the touching introduction, and hi to the viewers.
My first question is, why is forgiveness of the other person so important?
First, let us see the terms to forgive and to forget as forgiveness and forgetness. The answer to your question is, like any other human being, I had wounds to heal, and forgiveness was the only therapy I found for my healing. I see forgiveness as the means of exploring my injuries caused by the loved one who left me bare with the scars of emotional trauma. I felt trapped in the pit of grudge and resentment. So, I desperately wanted to help to rise from the burden of fear, resentment, and grudge. I found forgiveness liberating me from the mental burden of the past and showing me a new way towards a fulfilled and joyful life. So, let us explore the terms of forgiveness and forgetness, the two familiar words we hear daily in our lives. So let us examine its meaning, perception, and psychological implications in our discussion today. I want to start our discussion with a fantastic quotation from Alexander Pope. Quote, "To err is human, and to forgive is divine." Here the meaning of divine I take is exquisite.
That is a great saying. Dr. Kassi, what is forgiveness?
Well, forgiveness is a conscious and deliberate decision to let go of resentment, grudge, and fear. Generally, every person will have a different perception of forgiveness. However, it is courageous to let go of grudge and resentment. Here it is essential to understand that you will always be in the grip of the hurt caused by the offense from a relationship. Only forgiveness can remove the grasp and let you become free from the persistent emotional domination of the person who impaired you. Also, it will lead you into the light of sympathy, empathy, and compassion.
Well said. We often hear to forgive and not forget. Do to forgive and not forget go together, Dr. Kassi?
This is a $1 million question, Ghazala ji. Let us first see forgetness. It is to disregard the cause of the pain from experience consciously. So to forgive and not forget simply means letting go of the grudge and resentment while remembering the experience. So it becomes a dilemma and raises the question of how can you forgive without forgetting?
Here I would like to say that the human mind is not a blackboard that a duster can wipe. What do you think?
I agree the human mind is far too complex to be mopped by a duster and modify memories. Let us talk about the brain regarding forgiveness and forgetness. Forgiveness and forgetness share the prefrontal cortex, which only plays a vital role in forgiveness, while other parts of the brain control forgetness. The one factor is called hippocampus. This region controls memory and is the integral part of recalling experiences, so forgetting becomes difficult. However, it is possible to modify memory by reflecting on the cause and effect of fear, grudge, and resentment, and start the process of forgiveness and later forgetness. I would like to add that some people are naturally more forgiving than others. I hope this answers your question.
Yes, it does. Indeed, it does. I think I have also learned a bit more about my brain today. I see you use the word grudge. Why is it easy to hold a grudge?
Being hurt by someone, particularly someone you are close to or intimate with, can cause fear, grudge, resentment, which leads to persistent feeling of hostility and offense. As a result, the mind becomes overwhelmed with bitterness and sense of injustice, and grudge persists.
Good answer. I understand now how easy it is to behold a grudge than to forgive. What are the effects of holding a grudge?
This is a great question, Ghazala ji. If you are unforgiving, you are beholding resentment, and it will add anger and bitterness in every relationship and new experience of your life. You become so wrapped up in the wrong of the past that you can't even enjoy the present. You can become depressed and anxious. You will feel that your life lacks meaning and purpose, or that you are dysynchronized with your consciousness. You may lose valuable and enriching social association with others. I hope this answers your question.
Yes, indeed. That's a very good answer. Let me take you back to forgiveness. How can one attain the state of forgiveness?
Well, forgiveness is a personal process of change, helping you move from suffering towards the realization of forgiveness. So it is crucial to know. You need to recognize the value of forgiveness and how it can improve your life by identifying, why do I want to forgive? What do I need to do? How to procure it? Acknowledge your negative emotions and the negative effects on your physical and mental health. Do realize the control and power of the offending person in your life. Remember, to empower yourself, you must move away from a victim's mindset. Consider joining a support group or seeing a counselor. I want to add, please do not let grudges defile your life. Instead, let your freedom from grudge and resentment define your life through empathy, compassion, and kindness. I trust this answers your question.
Yes, these are very valuable points and helpful answers. Dr. Kassi, what are the benefits of forgiveness?
This is a crucial question, Ghazala ji. The answer is first to let go of grudge and resentment and see how forgiveness can help create an incredible feeling of happiness, well-being, and self-assurance. The essential benefit of forgiveness are healthier relationship. You can build good relationship and enjoy better relationships and social integration. Improve mental health. It diminishes the incidence of depression, improves self-esteem, reduces anxiety, mends stressful and hostile thoughts, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Psychological benefit. You will find many positive psychological developments in life. Improve cardiovascular health and immune system. You will feel less anxious and stressed, leading to better health, particularly cardiovascular and immune system.
Does forgiveness guarantee reconciliation?
Ghazala ji, is this a trick question? My answer is that this is a personal and depends on situation and conduct of both parties. If there is any value left in the relationship, forgiveness may lead to reconciliation. However, reconciliation might be impossible if the offender is unreachable or unwilling to communicate. So in some cases, reconciliation might not be appropriate, but forgiveness is still possible.
What happens if one can't forgive someone?
Forgiveness can be challenging, especially if the person who has hurt you does not admit they are wrong, or if you find yourself trapped and don't want to forgive. I want to suggest practice empathy and try seeing the situation from the other person's point of view. Ask yourself why they would behave in such a way. Perhaps you would have reacted the same way if you faced a similar situation. Reflect on times when you may have hurt others and those who have forgiven you. Write a journal, use guided meditation, or talk to a compassionate and caring people such as spiritual leaders, mental health practitioners, or impartial loved ones or friends. Beware that forgiveness is a process and small hurts may need to be revisited and forgiven repeatedly.
What if the person I am forgiving doesn't change?
Getting another person to change their mind and behavior is not the aim of forgiveness. Forgiveness is mostly about you and how to heal your wounds and bring love, peace, happiness, and emotional healing into your life. Also remember that forgiveness can eliminate the other person's use of influence that contaminates your life.
What if I am the one who needs forgiveness?
This is a great question, Ghazala ji. Most of us need forgiveness in some form or another. Therefore, we should be honest about it and take steps to seek forgiveness from others. First step is to accept the wrong by assessing and acknowledging its influence on others. Also try to avoid judging yourself too harshly. Start by admitting it to those you have hurt. Speak of your sincere sorrow and regret and ask for forgiveness without excuses. Remember, you can't force others to forgive you. Give time and space to them to come around and appreciate your forgiveness. Commit yourself to treating others with compassion, empathy, and respect. In summary, I would like to add, quote, "Your life is wonderful and beautiful. Don't see any wrong in it. Make it perfect and wholesome by forgiving others and forgetting the hurt." Thank you, Ghazala ji. Thank you, viewers.